Jean, is everything okay? Are you not feeling well? Why are you lying on the sofa like that in the middle of the day? If you're feeling uncomfortable, you should at least go and lie in your bed instead. Well, what else would I be doing other than lying down, wallowing in self-pity, when my friends are all going on a trip to Rome next month and I'm the only one who won't be going? I don't even have the energy to get back up to my bed. I just collapsed here on the sofa. Are you really going to bring this up again, Jean? But you just went on a trip to Hawaii last month. Surely you don't need to go on another trip already. Most people don't go on more than 1 or 2 trips a year. It's not normal for people to go on international vacations every single month like this. I can't believe you're even saying that to me. All of my friends who were on the Hawaii trip are also going on the Rome trip, and their daughters-in-law are paying for them, you know. I don't see why you have to make me suffer like this. It's just one tiny little trip to Rome. It's not that far when you think about it. Okay, fine. Look, I'll, look into it and see what I can do. Hi, Charlotte. Is everything okay?
No, of course everything is not okay. I've called you like 50 times already, and you're only just picking up now. Anyway, I need you to give me $300 right now.
$300? What do you need $300 for all of a sudden?
Well, I went to get my hair done at the salon, and my card got declined, you see?
What kind of treatment were you getting done that cost you $300 in one sitting?
Well, that's none of your business. I don't need to report every single little detail of my life to you, you know. Oh, and since you're going to be sending me money anyway, you might as well pay off my credit card for me as well. I think around $2,000 should be enough.
$2,000 is a lot of money to be asking for just like that. Do you really think I have that kind of money lying around to just give you?
So, what? Are you basically telling me to go and get into credit card debt? Is that it? What if I end up having no money left to invest in Hudson's future after this? Are you willing to take responsibility for that as his aunt? If my son starves to death, his blood will be on your hands. Do you hear me?
Charlotte? Charlotte!
Honey, wake up!
Where am I right now?
You're safe in bed. Oh, did you have another stressful dream?
Was I talking in my sleep again?
Yes, you were. This time you kept calling out my sister's name. Has my sister been causing you a lot of stress lately, by any chance?
Well, to be honest, if I said that she wasn't and everything was fine, that would be a total lie. It's not just your sister, though. It's your mom as well. I wish they would both just stop this already.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Why are you the one apologizing? I wonder if we'll have enough money to get through the rest of the month.
Don't give them anything, okay? No matter how many times they ask. Well, knowing them, it would be more of a demand than an ask. Although I know I may not be in a position to say that, since the reason they're behaving like this towards you is because I always gave them everything they ever wanted.
And if I don't do what they want, then I'm going to end up being the one to face the brunt of their anger, aren't I?
Even so, you really shouldn't keep making them think that they can keep taking things out on you like this. Stand up to them early before you end up like me. It's too late for me, but you might still be able to do something about it.
Hi, Charlotte. It's been a while since I last saw you.
Sorry, I don't really have time for small talk right now. I need to run to the bathroom. I had something with milk in it and I really shouldn't have, and now I'm paying the price. The doctor says I'm lactose intolerant or something. I mean, as if that's going to stop me from having my lattes every morning. I'm sorry, Jade, but can you please watch Hudson for me while I'm in the bathroom? I'll try and be as fast as I can.
Well, Hudson, you've certainly grown a lot since the last time I saw you. You're a real big boy now.
Yes, I know. I'm starting elementary school soon, you know? I'm already taller than the other kids in kindergarten.
Yes, I heard about you starting elementary school. That's going to be fun, isn't it? But what are you looking for, by the way? You've been rummaging through the cupboards for a few minutes now. Are you hungry or something? Or did you leave something behind last time you visited here? Should I help you look for it?
Oh, well, it's just that my mom said that you would buy my bag and shoes and socks and clothes for me when I started elementary school. So I was just looking for it. I thought maybe you had hidden it from me so that it could be a surprise or something.
Ah, so your mom said that, did she?
Yeah, she did. She said that we were coming to your house to pick it up today.
Ah, I see. What else do you need then?
You haven't bought any of it, have you? But my mom said that you were going to buy it all for me. Did you lie to her, Auntie Jade?
So that's how it is, huh? Look, Hudson, Auntie Jade wouldn't lie to you, okay? I think your mom and I have just had a little misunderstanding here, and I'm going to have a little chat with her.
Ugh, there's not a single thing in this fridge, is there? Since we're here, we might as well have dinner, right? Should we order something in then? Pizza? No, definitely not pizza. We need to have something nutritious for Hudson. He's a growing boy, you know. Let's have some tacos. Hudson quite likes spicy food these days.
I'm not sure how healthy tacos are going to be either, but okay. We can order tacos if that's what you really want to do.
Oh, and by the way, Jade, I told you to come and clean up my closet for me the other day, but you never came. I almost died doing it all by myself, you know.
I told you then that I was busy on that day, so I wasn't able to. I do, believe it or not, have a life outside of you. I don't just spring into action whenever you want me to do something for you.
Well, what could you possibly have to do that is more important than tending to family matters?
I hardly think that cleaning out your closet counts as family matters.
What are you mumbling about? If you have something to say it out loud instead of talking behind my back.
I meant to say, hasn't Hudson gotten so good at expressing himself? He has become very clear and straightforward.
Why are you changing the topic all of a sudden? What exactly do you want to say to me?
I'm not changing the topic at all. I was just saying that Hudson very fluently fired off a quick-fire list of all the things he wanted before starting elementary school.
Oh, I see. So you're begrudging getting a poor little child his basic necessities now, are you? Why do you have to be so twisted and bitter like that? Why are you so bitter about doing something as simple as preparing your one and only nephew for his first days at elementary school?
I didn't mean to sound like that.
Oh, and by the way, since we're on the topic of you crossing the line, let's talk about how you've been treating my mom.
And how exactly have I been treating your mom?
My mom has been putting up with you all this time and has had the grace not to say anything. But I think it's about time I confront you on her behalf.
Confront me? About what?
How long have you been married to my brother now, Jade?
It's been about 1 year and 3 months now.
And yet you still only give my mom $750 a month? Do you know how much the cost of living has gone up due to inflation over the past year? How can you possibly think that tiny amount is going to be enough to help my mom get by?
Did your mom say that it's not enough?
Well, do you think $750 would be enough if you were in her situation? Why wouldn't you just put yourself in her shoes for a minute and think about it properly? Honestly, are you really that much of a narrow-minded person?
I'll talk to Chris about it and get back to you.
Why would you need to bother with talking to Chris about something like that? He's busy working. Household and financial matters should be handled by the woman in the relationship, which is you, isn't it?
Well, since I'm not working at the moment, I also think it would not be right for me to make decisions on how to use our money without Chris's input.
Oh, and from now on, I want you to send Hudson an allowance as well.
Why should I be responsible for sending Hudson an allowance?
Well, why wouldn't you be? He is your one and only nephew, after all. You had better not forget that, okay?
Well, but the thing is,
Anyway, you had better come to our house next Saturday, okay?
what for this time?
Ugh, you really do talk too much. If I say come over, you should just come over. Why do you have to ask so many questions all the time?
Well, from where I'm standing, it looks like you're the one doing more of the talking right now.
Whatever. Anyway, here's a list of all the things Hudson needs for school, so please take care of it. And when are you going to order those tacos? I'm hungry. Hudson doesn't deal very well with hunger, so you had better hurry up. Even if we order now, it will still take around 30 minutes to get here.
Fine, I'm on it now.
What are you searching up on your phone with such concentration? Are those bags for elementary schoolers? Are we going to be having a baby? Have you changed your mind? I would still need a little more time to think about it, though.
Oh, no, that's not it at all.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose if we're having a baby, you would be looking at things like baby clothes and cots. Then if that's not it, then... No, don't tell me.
Your sister was here earlier.
Did she try and get you to do anything for her again? I really can't believe her audacity.
It's fine, really. I mean, we both knew that Hudson was about to start elementary school, right? We should do something for him, shouldn't we? Although I didn't think that something would be buying all his clothes and accessories for him, but oh well.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, your own handbag is a shabby one you've had for years. How can we be forking out one for Hudson when we don't even have nice bags of our own? And he's only 7. Anyway, he doesn't need things to be so expensive. Wow, is this seriously the list my sister wrote for you? It's like a wedding gifts registry.
There's no point in calling her out on it. It will just be a waste of time.
No, I can't have this. I'm gonna call her right now.
Don't bother. Do you really think you telling her off about it is actually going to teach her a lesson? She'll just call me later at a time she knows you're not around and berate me even harder.
Listen, Jade, I know you're just trying to avoid causing trouble, but we really can't let this keep going.
But you said that this is basically how you've always lived.
And that's why I feel even more sorry towards you. It's because of my behavior that you've been put in this situation.
But is there really anything we can do to put a stop to this?
I'll try and think of something. I'm so sorry. What's that? Who's messaging you at this time of night?
Your mom.
Oh, what does she want?
It seems that your sister and Hudson are over at your mom's place right now.
So what?
They want me to order fried chicken for them.
What on earth is wrong with them?
Oh, it's fine. This level is child's play.
Don't you dare go and order it for them.
Let's think of a way to ensure that this order will send them to the bathroom all night long. Neither of them can tolerate spice, so we can just order them the super spicy wing bucket, and that should be enough to ruin their night's sleep.
I like it. A very quiet revenge.
I feel like it's only fair, right? Hey, come over to my place when you have a minute and also be a doll and bring that nice coat you wore at the wedding. Oh, that's actually a little too small for me, so I gave it to a more petite friend of mine. What? But didn't you say that it was expensive? Well, giving it to someone else is better than throwing it away. That would just be a waste. Well, why didn't you give it to me instead? It's more of a waste that it's gone to someone outside of the family. But I don't think that you would have been able to wear it either, Jean. Are you calling me fat right now? No, of course not. But you do have broader shoulders than me. So if it doesn't fit me, then I'm sorry, but it isn't going to fit you either. Well, then you should have just sold it for a little extra cash. I need you to give me a little more money, you know. Is your allowance not enough for you, by any chance? Charlotte mentioned something about it the last time I saw her. Just listen to you, talking as if it isn't a problem. I can't believe that you would just carry on sending the same amount when it's obvious how much more expensive things have gotten. Did you do it on purpose, by any chance? And you didn't even think to increase the amount when my daughter went over to talk to you about it. You have no idea how disappointed I am in you right now. What exactly do you need all that money for, may I ask? All I'm saying is that I think it would be basic human decency for you to give your old mother-in-law a little more money to live on. Do I really need to report my daily activities to you? Huh? Well, it's just that you went on that trip to Rome not that long ago, and I was barely able to scrape together the money to help you finance that. Oh, forget it. I'm hanging up on you now. Obviously, I made some kind of huge mistake along the way when I was raising my son. Hang on a second there. Jean? Jean!
What on earth have you done to my mom to send her into a state like that?
Oh my goodness, you startled me, Charlotte.
Oh, I startled you, huh? Your behavior is the most startling thing here. Why should I have to hear my own mom say I'm better off dead in my old age because of how you've been treating her?
Oh, did she say that, huh?
Do you have any idea what my mom went through in order to give me and Chris the best life possible? She raised us with all the love in the world, and we were happy until you came along and ruined everything.
Are we starting with this again now?
What do you mean, starting with this again? Before he married you, Chris was never cold to us like this. We were the only two women in the world in his eyes, and since you've now stolen him away from us, you should make it up to us by being doubly as nice. I don't even know why I'm wasting my breath on the likes of you right now, to be honest. Anyway, I'm hanging up now.
Wait a second, Charlotte. Can't you at least listen to what I have to say? I really have already scraped together everything I could for your mom, and I don't have anything left. I swear. Charlotte, wait! Ugh, it looks like she already hung up on me. I really don't know what to do anymore. How far exactly am I going to have to go for this family?
Are you okay, honey? Are you not feeling well or something?
I'm just lying down a little because my head hurts, that's all. You haven't eaten yet, right? Let's order takeout for dinner. I really don't feel like cooking anything tonight.
You know that you can't get away with hiding things from me, right? I know you too well, and I know that there is something up, so you'd better hurry up and tell me what it is.
Well, isn't it obvious what it is?
Did my mom and sister seriously try something with you again? Honestly, I've had it up to here with them. I'm really ashamed to face you knowing that you go through all of this because of me. I really thought that the two of them would stop being like this after I got married. I really thought that they would stop trying to leech off me now that I'm building a family of my own, but nothing has changed. In fact, you can even say things have gotten worse because now you're involved. I don't care what they have to say to me. I'm gonna go and cut ties with them once and for all.
Honey, where are you going? Honey, please just talk to me before you go and do something you regret. Let's not make any rash decisions, okay?
Where is he off to? I thought he would have just gotten home from work.
Oh, hi, Bobby. It's been a while. How are you?
Bobby, what are you doing here? You didn't tell me you were coming over. I thought that you and I were close enough now that I didn't need to put in a courtesy call if I wanted to swing by and see you. But anyway, where are you headed?
He said that he's going to his mom's house.
Oh, that's great. I can take you in my car. I have something to talk to you about on the way as well. Oh, thanks, buddy. That would be awesome.
Honey, wait a second. Are you really going to do this?
I'm gonna sort this out once and for all. You just stay where you are and wait for me, okay?
Bobby, please can you try and calm him down a little on the drive? I think he's gotten himself a little too worked up.
Let me guess, his mom and sister have been up to their old tricks again, am I right?
You're bang on the money there.
Don't worry about it too much and just head in and get some rest. I'll do my best to talk to him and send him back to you as soon as possible.
Wait, so you really did it? You really cut off all ties with your mom and sister? And they just accepted it? I'm surprised they even let you come home in one piece.
Well, it doesn't matter whether they accept it or not, quite frankly. I said everything I wanted to say from a personal viewpoint, but I left out some of the things that concerned you because I knew that they would just try and target you again if I brought them up.
And you really think they're not going to retaliate after this?
Well, so what if they do? We need to move on with our lives and actually start living a little. We can't forever be at their beck and call. So from now on, if either my mom or my sister calls you, do not pick up the phone under any circumstances, okay? Actually, knowing you, I know you'll feel bad for them and pick up anyway. So give me your phone here right now.
What are you going to do with my phone?
I'm going to make sure to block them once and for all. I don't want you to hear them out in a moment of weakness.
Is there really a need to go that far?
Yes, there is. I really think that's the only way that we'll be able to live a happier life. What we're going through right now can hardly be called a life, don't you agree? We're just existing in order to cater to their every whim, no matter how unreasonable. I should have cut them off as soon as I turned 18 and I was able to move out. But I naively believed that one day they might show me the love and the thanks that I so desperately wanted them to show me. I was such an idiot. I can't believe that it took me seeing you getting made miserable by them as well to finally come to my senses and do something about this. So anyway, you're prepared to cut them off as well, right?
If this is really what you want to do, then I will try my best as well.
Why are you not picking up the phone? What did you say to Chris that made him show up saying that he wants to cut ties with us? My mom fainted in shock because of that, you know. If you don't pick up by the time I count to 3, I'm going to go around there and grab you by the scruff of your neck.
You had better call us back as soon as you get this. What on earth have I done to you for you to go and make this family into a mess? What have you ever done for me anyway? When I said that you and Chris should just live with me instead of getting a place of your own, you should have just quietly agreed. When I said I wanted to go on a trip to Greece or wherever, you should have sent me off kindly. Why are you making such a big deal over handing over a little bit of money? Who are you to act so high and mighty over this? Either divorce my son right now or give me back my nice, kind son from before you were in the picture. Wow. All I did was switch off my phone for a couple of days and they've completely blown it up. Maybe I should have just blocked them when Chris said he would do it for me. But at the same time, I can't help but wonder whether ignoring them like this really is the right thing to do.
There you are! The very person I wanted to see.
Ah, Charlotte. To what do I owe the pleasure?
To what do I owe the pleasure? I can't believe that those words are even coming out of your mouth right now. Do you have any idea how long I've been holding this stakeout outside of your house? Where's Chris, anyway?
Look, Charlotte, the thing is, I have something really urgent to do right now, so I can't stop and talk. I'm so sorry.
Hey! Now you stop right there! Did you really think that you would be able to live without any consequences after cutting us off? Let's see how longer your happiness lasts. Because I'm not going to rest until I make you regret the day you tried to toss us aside like that.
So my sister even showed up in front of the house? I guess they haven't come to their senses even after I had to go as far as to cut them off like that, huh? You stay here at home. I'm heading out.
Where are you going now? I'm sure they'll eventually realize that we're not backing down and leave us alone with time.
Don't be ridiculous. You said yourself that how my sister behaved today was unhinged. You know that they're not gonna back down.
Honey, wait! Please! Chris! Oh, my son. My poor baby. I can't believe that they said he's in a vegetative state. Which hospital is he in? I need to go and see him with my own 2 eyes straight away.
Mom, just calm down for a second, okay? If you go over there and see him, you're just going to get upset yourself and you might even end up fainting again. And you! What were you doing when this happened to my brother? How did this even happen?
Well, it was that day that you said to give you some money for Jean to go on a trip with her friends. He went out to meet you, and then he got into an accident.
So I was right. It is your fault. You're the one who created this whole situation in the first place. So basically, you're the one responsible for my brother getting into the accident.
My son is as good as dead because of you. I hope you go to hell, you evil girl. I would happily die if it meant I could take you down with me. Please don't be like this, Jean. I'm having a harder time than anyone right now.
What kind of nonsense is that? Why would you even say that? How could you even say that in front of my mom? How could you possibly claim to be having a harder time than my mom, the very woman who brought my brother into this world? How can you even call yourself a human when you lack such basic emotions? You disgust me.
You're entitled to think whatever you want, but do you really not know the real reason why he ended up like that? You wouldn't let him get a word in edgeways, and on the rare occasion that he was able to say something, you wouldn't listen to it at all. I guess at least now, lying there, he can finally be at peace. It's probably better for him, even. How could you say such a thing? Listen to what this despicable girl is saying. Oh dear, my baby boy. How am I supposed to go on living now? I should just strangle you here, right now.
Come on, Mom. Don't waste your energy on her. Look, we're the ones left behind and we need to go on living. Let's stop making a fuss and drink some water, okay? Come on, deep breaths. Calm down. Are you not leaving? What are you even still doing here? Get out of our sight before you make my mom collapse right here, right now.
Don't worry, I'm leaving now. I hope that we don't cross paths ever again. You just get worse and worse, don't you, huh?
Get lost! Just get lost already!
Huh? Why won't the door password work? I definitely didn't change it. Oh, so you're here, huh? Oh my gosh, you startled me! What on earth are you doing here, Jean? I changed the password to my birthday, by the way. Why would you be changing our house's password to your birthday? I've been thinking about it for a while, and since we don't know when Chris will wake up, or if he ever will, it's best for me to come and live with you for now. It's dangerous for a woman to live alone in such a big house anyway. But what about your house, Jean? Oh, I put it up for sale already. You put your house up for sale, you say? Don't go saying that you want a portion of the money from the sale because Chris bought that house for me. I don't have a single penny to give you. That's fine. But did you see the car that was parked in front of the house? Charlotte had it moved early this morning. Ah, she did? Oh, and speak of the devil. Here she comes now.
Oh, hi, Mom. There you are. Honestly, you kept telling me over and over that you don't have any money, but you seem to have had enough for that nice car you have there. When did you switch to such an expensive car?
But what's going on here, Charlotte? Why do you have 3 suitcases there with you?
Well, don't just stand there. Come and help me unpack these already. Here's yours, by the way, Mom.
And why would I be doing that?
Do you really think that I would leave you and my mom here alone when you're both so vulnerable? Hudson will be coming over here as well as soon as he finishes school.
Why would he be coming here?
Are you stupid or something? My mom said that she's going to be living here from now on, right? So it's only natural that I should come and live here too, don't you think? This place is so much more spacious than my place. I think I'm going to be very comfortable here.
Excuse me, what? What is even going on here?
Will the both of you just stop this already? What do you think you're doing here in my house?
Chris! But how? How are you even here?
But I thought you were at the hospital in a vegetative state. Did you come back to life or something?
What is wrong? You both look like you've seen a ghost.
Can someone please just tell me what exactly is happening here?
Wait a second. Was this whole thing just an elaborate ruse? Were you secretly fine the whole time and you were doing this to make fools out of us? Or did you really just miraculously wake up? Just tell it to us straight. What's going on here?
You're right, I made the whole thing up.
Are you being serious? What is even wrong with you? Are you out of your mind?
Do you really still not know why I had to go as far as this to pull a stunt like this?
I don't understand. What have we done that was so bad?
Oh, come on, I think you know that's not true.
I can't believe the very child I birthed from my womb is rejecting me like this. I suppose I'm supposed to just lay down and die now. Is that it?
Did you really think that nobody would find out that you took a life insurance policy in my name so that the two of you could collect it when I die?
How did you find out about that? Did you tell him about it, Mom?
Of course not. Why would I say a word about that to anyone?
Are you curious to know how I found out about it? Well then, I guess I'll have to tell you. You made the vital mistake of going to the insurance company that my best friend Bobby works for, and he put his job on the line to tell me about what had happened. You see, he's more like a family member to me than either of you have ever been. What? My mom and my sister really did that? Yep, they did. I was pretty sure that you were most likely in the dark about it, and my hunch was right. So my mom and sister are the beneficiaries, and it's technically all going to Hudson? That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a little strange, so I wanted to talk to you about it in person. It's terrifying how far they're willing to go, you know? How much longer are your mom and sister planning on sucking you dry like this? I have no idea at this point. I guess probably until I die. It looks like I'm fated to live with a couple of leeches stuck to me for the rest of my life. Now I understand why you and Jade made the conscious decision not to have kids. Well, anyway, thank you so much, Bobby. I really appreciate this. There really are all kinds of people in the world, huh? I thought that I'd seen it all, but your mom and sister really are on another level. How are you even able to live like that all this time? Sometimes I wonder myself. Anyway, there's no need for you to thank me for this. Instead, you can just buy me a beer later on.
Wait, what? That's just absolutely crazy! No matter how badly they behave to us, I never thought even they would be capable of doing such a thing.
So that's why I just need you to do as I say from now on, okay? Are you going to be able to do that? If we don't agree to be a united front from here, then I don't know how we're ever going to be able to get out of this mess. All I want is for you and me to be able to live a happy life finally.
Are you confident that you can pull this off?
If you say you have the confidence to collaborate with me, then of course I do.
Okay, then let's try it. After all, we deserve to get our chance at being happy just as much as the next person, don't we?
Well, I don't get what was so wrong about what we did.
Yeah, having insurance is a good thing, so what's the big deal? Imagine you suddenly end up in the hospital. Who do you think you'll have to thank when you don't have to pay the hospital bills?
Do you really think that we just did it for our own personal gain? Of course that wasn't the case. We were just thinking about the two of you, and that's why we did it. But you didn't even know that, and instead of appreciating our efforts, you're just accusing us of being horrible people. This is so unfair, you know.
Wait, is somebody there? We're having a family moment right now, so it isn't really the best time to be letting somebody in. Honey, you should go and open it for them. It must be the police.
The police? I can't believe this. What would you go and call the police for?
You brought this on yourselves. Forging my signature is clearly document forgery.
You, Chris, I can't believe you.
I've suffered enough for your sakes over the years. Now please, let's put it all to rest once and for all.
Surely you didn't. Surely you didn't go to the police and tell them the truth about everything. But we're family.
I'm sorry, did you say family? This is not how family behaves towards each other. Family don't suck each other dry until there's nothing left. From this day forward, I only have one family member, and that's Jade. So you'd better both remember that and let it sink in.
Would you seriously send your own mother to jail like this? At my age?
I'm not the one sending you. The police will take care of that.
Christopher! Are you really going to be like this?
I don't even want to hear you say my name. I'm sick and tired of the sound of your voices.
You put the house up for sale? Who gave you permission to do that? I'm sorry, but I don't think Chris needs anyone's permission to put a house that's in his name up for sale. Thank you very much. My daughter is in jail because of you two. Was that not enough for you? Did you really have to rub salt in the wounds by selling the house as well? Why did you come here, may I ask? Was it just because of that? How dare you talk to your mother-in-law like that? If your son has disowned you as a mother, then I'm afraid you're not my mother-in-law anymore. You're just some lady who is harassing me. Just some lady? How could you be so rude? I've said everything I want to say, so I'll be going now. Are you going to tell me why you've stopped sending me any money? Why on earth would I send money to someone who is as good as a complete stranger to me? Well, thanks to you, I have been chased out of my house and I've been forced to take custody of a grandchild I can't afford to look after. How do you expect me to live like this? Well, you'll need to figure something out, I guess. Quite frankly, this is none of my business. Why would you threaten someone who has nothing to do with you to give you money like that? That's extortion, you know. Do you want to be eating bread and porridge in prison just like your daughter? Huh? Are you quite done? Yes, I am actually. So I will be ending this conversation here. Well, I suppose I should say thank you for at least picking up my call this time. Well, how could I not when you literally called me 100 times? I really should change my phone number or something. Oh no, there's no need for you to do anything drastic like that. Now listen, I figured that I would need to at least become a cleaning lady or something to try and support my grandson. That sounds like a good idea. Very responsible of you. Wait a second! Please don't hang up on me just yet. So I got a job cleaning this office building, and I'm fine with cleaning most areas. It's just... well, I struggle with cleaning the bathrooms, you see. I mean, anyone would. The stench is unbearable, and as you know, I have a very weak stomach. I really didn't want to have to go as far as to say this to you, but your son has spent his entire life putting up with being used and mistreated by you and your daughter, who call yourselves his mother and sister. If he can endure 30-odd years of mental and emotional hell, then you can endure 30 minutes a day of cleaning someone else's poop with a toilet brush. It will be child's play in comparison to what you put him through. I really don't know why I have to listen to you talking about cleaning the bathrooms. I should never have even picked up the phone. I'm hanging up now. So, the despicable woman who called herself my husband's older sister ended up going to jail. The equally despicable woman who dared to call herself his mother was left in an equally dire situation. She now has to take up work as a full-time cleaner in an office building to make ends meet. With the burden of caring for her grandson, the very child her daughter abandoned through her actions, she now faces the harsh reality of a life stripped of manipulation, power, and deceit. Justice, in its own poetic way, has been served. Although it may not reverse the years of suffering, it does give us a sense of closure that I once thought was unattainable. My husband and I have not even batted an eyelid at their suffering. After everything they put us through, watching them bear the consequences of their actions feels like the bare minimum of what they deserve. These were the same people who took advantage of his kindness for as long as he could remember. They drained him financially, emotionally, and mentally until he was a shell of the man he could have been. When I entered his life, their attention shifted to me. They saw me as nothing more than another source of financial gain. Their betrayal was not just that of distant family members. It was the betrayal of people who should have been his strongest supporters, the ones who would protect him above all else. It is almost unfathomable that, over the years, my husband and I offered them enough money that we could have easily bought ourselves a house in the most luxurious part of the city. It is infuriating to think of all the things we sacrificed to try to keep peace, using the flimsy excuse of, but they're family. They repaid us with duplicity and schemes. Now, as we take stock of what is left, we are trying to piece together a future that does not revolve around regrets or what-ifs. We want a future that focuses on living for ourselves. Even now, I remind myself that it is not too late to start fresh. We can step away from the shadows of the past and carve out a new path that belongs only to us. We have made a promise to each other. No more allowing toxic people to rob us of our peace, and no more hesitating to put our well-being first. Since those two leeches have been cut out of our lives, we have discovered a newfound sense of freedom. We have begun to save money, astonished by how much we have already managed to retain now that we are no longer siphoning it off to appease the never-ending demands of others. It feels as though we are finally, at long last, moving toward the life we were always meant to live. There is, however, a sense of regret. Both of us lament the years we spent caught in the web of their manipulations, constantly trying to placate them. We bent over backwards to fulfill their demands just because they were family. How many times did we tell ourselves that this time would be different? That they would finally appreciate us? That things would change? It is only now, with the clarity that distance affords, that we see the truth for what it is. The guilt, the resentment, the frustration. They will always be part of our story. But that chapter is closed. We refuse to let it dictate what happens next. For my husband, trust has become a difficult thing. When the two people he was supposed to trust the most, his mother and his sister, turned out to be the ones who betrayed him in the most profound ways, it left deep scars. The realization that the love he thought he had from them was conditional, selfish, and opportunistic has been a source of pain that words can hardly convey. Yet, as hard as it is, we are working on rebuilding that sense of trust. He deserves to know that not everyone will hurt him, and I am committed to walking this journey with him, step by cautious step. This process of healing is not straightforward. It is riddled with moments where old wounds feel like they are being torn open again. But with every day that passes, the hold that his past has on him loosens a little more. We talk openly about it now, something he never thought he could do. As we stand together, facing the path ahead, I see glimmers of hope in his eyes. I see signs that the fear and hurt are slowly being replaced with strength and resilience. Our story is not just one of betrayal, but one of survival, of learning, of reclaiming our narrative after others tried to write it for us. We have promised each other that we will never forget the lessons we have learned. There are people out there who will use family as a convenient shield for their worst behavior. They will drain you dry without a second thought if you let them. But those people do not define us. They are merely a reminder of how far we have come and how much we will never allow ourselves to be ensnared again. For me, seeing my husband find his way out of the darkness is the greatest victory of all. Watching him grow stronger and daring to believe that there might be goodness in the world despite everything fills me with a sense of peace I thought was beyond reach. He is finally beginning to trust in himself. I think he is going to heal, not just from the trauma his family inflicted, but from all the years he spent believing he deserved no better. This is our new beginning. We have chosen each other, chosen hope, chosen a future where happiness is not just a distant dream, but something tangible and within reach. The past will always be part of our story, but it will no longer define us. And so, as I conclude this chapter of our lives, I want to say thank you for listening and for understanding that, while there are people who will test every ounce of your faith and resilience, it is possible to rise above it and find peace once more. This is the end of the story. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.